Okay, so I'm going to be working on some music symbols in an app called Flat. So I'm going to start a new score. Here it is. Let's call it Lion's Song. Oh boy, I got to pick some instruments. I think I'll pick the grand piano. That'll give me a treble and a bass clef. Create. There's Lion's Song. I think I'm going to double click there, put my name on it as the composer. There I am. In my song I have a treble clef and a bass clef. So I've got two staffs there. It says grand piano. I've only got one measure though, 4 beats. Got my time signature, 4 quarter notes, a measure. One measure long song is not long enough, so I'm going to click on measure. I think I'm going to add maybe 7 more, so I've got a good 8 measures. See how that worked? Yep, there we go. Got a double bar line there. That means the end. And I've got a whole lot of rest. I have no notes in here yet. First, I think I'm going to add some symbols though. Let's see, I've got my clefs. I've got 8 measures. I think I'm going to click in here and start with maybe a first ending. Okay, I'm going to put my first ending, I don't know, measure 3 looks good. Let's put a first ending there. And if we've got a first ending and a second ending, I'm going to need a repeat sign. Yeah, I got to do the right repeat because the 2 dots are pointing to the left. That means the music is going to go back to the left. So right here, let's do a second ending there. No repeat. So my music will come along here, go to the first ending, repeat, start up singing again. It'll skip over the first ending and go to the second ending and go all the way to the end of the song. However, that seems like not quite a long enough song, so I think what I will do is maybe add a coda. So right here, at the end of my song, I'm going to put a da capo so that whoever's playing my song goes back to the beginning right there. Let's do da capo. So after you go through the first and second ending, there's no repeat sign, it just says da capo, go to the beginning, okay? And then I think I'm going to have whoever's playing to go to a coda after they get to measure 5. Let's say measure 5, you go to the coda. To coda. Right there, that. Why not? That's a good spot. So now I've got to create a coda. A coda is a special ending. So now this won't be the end of my song. I'm going to create a coda, and I think my coda is going to be 2 measures long. There's my coda right there. So whoever's playing right here is going to stop right there and go down here to my coda. So I need a coda sign right there. Cross in a circle. There's my coda, and here's the end of my song. That seems like a lot of interesting things going on there. Why not? Now, my song is nothing but rest, though. So if I hit play right now, it's going to be silent. So I'm going to click on my first note, and now I'm just going to drop some notes in. I'm going to do just kind of random notes right now, just to be an example here. Okay. Let's keep going. Why not? Do some high notes, do some low notes. I think now I'm going to switch to using my keyboard and just do some letters. It's a little bit faster. And now we're down here. That got a little high, so I'm going to go down here. End on a C. And for some reason it added a measure, so I need to get rid of that last measure. There, the end. I don't have any notes in my bass clef, so I'm going to do the same thing. Okay. Switch to using my mouse here. Click on note. Put in some notes here. very, very random. Probably won't be the most beautiful song, but then I'm just trying to work on some music symbols here. And I don't know, I might do some whole notes to make some nice long notes at the end. Let's do 2 C's at the very end of our piece. There we go. And we've got that issue there with an extra measure. So let's delete that measure. Okay. And this, I'm thinking now of changing my mind. And I'm thinking, you know, it would be kind of cool to have that extra measure right here. So I'm going to click the undo button and see if that comes back. And look, there it is. Now I've got a measure of rest. So what should happen is my song starts here, goes along, first ending repeat, goes along here. Instead of playing the first ending, plays the second ending. It'll go along here to the end. The da capo says to go to the beginning, da capo, the head of the piece. And it should go along here and play until the coda, and it'll skip all this stuff because it says to coda, and there's our coda. It's kind of a secret message in there. So let's hear what it sounds like. Oh, you know what else too? I think I might add a fun instrument. That would be fun. So I'm going to click on my grand piano and say, hey, let's add something different. Like, well, how about a euphonium? Who doesn't like a euphonium? Let's save that. Okay, now I have a system. Since these 3 staffs are connected by this line, I've got a whole system of music that's going to play at the same time. Euphonium, kind of a large brass instrument, probably does not play very quick notes, so let's give our euphonium some whole notes. Some nice, low euphonium notes. We'll just kind of do random stuff here. Look at that. Fantastic. It's going to sound beautiful. Euphonium and grand piano. All right. Oh, I can't wait to hear this. This is going to be beautiful. All right, follow along. I'm going to click on the first note and find the play button. Let's hear the grand piano, the euphonium, and let's watch and see if we can read the symbols. Play. There it is. Oh, repeated. Good. Second ending. Da capo is coming up. Beginning. Let's see where it goes. Second ending. To the coda. And there's our coda. And the measure of rest, like any good song, should end on. Yay! Yay, Mrs. Lion, a beautiful piece of music. Thank you, thank you, thank you, everyone.